Man United's public comments on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer future as Atalanta win eases scrutiny. Had Manchester United lost to Atalanta on Wednesday night, questions over Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would certainly have been asked. After all, with his side struggling for consistency, it's been a torrid time for the Norwegian of late. But John Murtough's comments last month show he'd have been safe, regardless of the result. Manchester United weren't at their best against Atalanta. They fell 2-0 down before half-time, with Mario Pulisic and Mara Demiral both on target for the visitors. However, after the interval, United rose as one to ease the pressure on Solskjaer's shoulders. Marcus Rashford got the comeback started, netting his second goal from as many games after a fine pass from Bruno Fernandes. Harry Maguire then leveled, slotting in from close range. And Cristiano Ronaldo produced the goods late on, rising to head home Luke Shaw's cross to send Old Trafford wild. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz, how Solskjaer must be relieved his players stepped up for him on a night that initially looked like it was going to be another shambolic evening. But while United fans were calling for the 48-year-old's head at halftime, the brutal fact is that he's not under any serious pressure. Obviously, the Glazers want results to improve. But they're backing Solskjaer, acknowledging the difficulties he's faced since bringing Ronaldo back to the club. Privately, Ed Woodward has been enthused by Solskjaer too. The 49-year-old, who will leave his post at the end of the year, recently caught the Norwegian planning for team for the future. And he certainly liked what he saw, enough to brief that United would be sticking rather than twisting, despite their recent issues. Don't miss Ronaldo may block Man United from hiring Conte. Conte's comments on Tottenham job with Nuno under fire. Latest Guendouzi antics show Arsenal were right to sell. Murtough also spoke out last month, insisting that United wouldn't deviate from their plans when it comes to backing Solskjaer. "We need to keep control, don't get carried away, don't deviate from our plan," he said. Ole and the staff are very focused on that. "We have a long-term strategy and confidence in the direction that we're going. We believe that we've got the talent and the character within the squad to succeed. The Premier League is one of the most competitive leagues in the world. Players from abroad and other domestic leagues tell us how challenging it is, but we are 100% up for that." Murtough also acknowledged the calls for Solskjaer to be sacked on social media, insisting the club wouldn't let them swing their decision. "We don't get distracted by what's said on social media, which can sometimes create fervor and hysteria," he said. "It's part of the modern game, but we stay focused." So while United did appear a team destined to lose on Wednesday, Solskjaer would still have stayed in charge. And now, the onus is on the 48-year-old to get this team fully firing again. Paul Scholes has, however, warned United that they'll have to up the ante if they're to beat Liverpool in Sunday's Premier League clash. "You celebrate every win, but the first half really worried me," Scholes told BT Sport. "People are going to say I'm miserable, and maybe I'm going to be slagged off by United fans, but I looked at that game thinking about the Liverpool game. That first half, United had two midfielders playing on their own, and if they do that against Liverpool and City they'll be 4 down by half-time. Yes, it's great seeing the excitement and them attacking. It's brilliant, but that first half has stuck with me. They've come back with great spirit, but they conceded so many chances, and if you're playing against quality players there's no way you can win that game. People will get carried away, but will he play that way?"